Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. To all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters. Welcome, man, to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. We in the building tonight. Today is Wild Ass Wednesday, aka Hump Day, man. First and foremost, big up to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, y'all. Hey, secondly, big up to the best moderators in the game. Y'all know who they are. Young boy, Maya Bucks, Master Teacher Fox Down, TLS, Prince McKenzie, aka P-Mac. We got Coach Ricky, Gary Bear, Big Frank, Club Can't Get In, Diablo, Uncle P, Dave, and my big bro, Professor Remo, bringing up the real for show. And then we can't forget about the queens. We got the First Lady, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. We got Big Dog. We got Miss Star Wars Marcus LLC, aka Miss Kimber, y'all. We got the beautiful Miss Asha Brooks. And last but not least, we got the Queen Goddess, Miss CC Craven, Carefully. Hey, and don't forget to check out those 5 melanated businesses, man. Dan Soul Food and Bakery, Cafe McGraw Folks Play, Urban Love Cafe, the House of Health and Wellness, and Lynn's Chicago Pizza, y'all. And let them know. Bearded Conversation sent you. Hey, man. Hey, support everybody. Love everybody. Hey, go get your popcorn, go get your snacks, man, and come on in and chill out for the next couple of hours with your boy, man. Hey, y'all know what I like to do, man. I like to get my notes and shit together, man, to prepare myself for today's episode and let y'all listen to the theme song without my beautiful voice all over it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, and without any, and I do mean any further ado, hey, don't forget to hit that like button too, y'all, while y'all in the building, man. Let's get it, y'all.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, Lan? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it, rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcasts, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, knowledge supreme, infinite. Chicago got a zipping exotic, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler, or leaving in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic, big Genghis Khan can circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating?
You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love us, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers.
Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back. Got it off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, and I am your host, Beard Genghis Khan, aka the Khan Man, BKA Mr. BGK. Welcome. And again, welcome everybody to another good show, man, that we're about to have. Appreciate your bad conduct. Afternoon, mate. Afternoon, man. Like I said, man, listen. Hey, that's why I say good evening and grand rising. Hey, and good afternoon. I might have to throw that in there, man. All the way from New Zealand. Hey, Uncle P in the building. What's going on, Uncle P? Hey, Majin David. I see you, baby. What's going on, man? What's happening, everybody, man? What's going on with y'all tonight, man? Hey, man, like I say, as well as Wednesday, aka Hump Day, man. We're in the middle of our week. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it through. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get to it. Y'all know how I like to start off every show, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Hey, that's people we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, that people we're cordial with. That means our family, our extended families, man, more especially our Bearded Conversation, our Bearded Studios, and our Bad TV family, man. It's a lot going on in the world. Man, y'all know what it is, man. So we just want to let people know that, there's somebody out there, what I'm saying, that care and that's looking out for you. You know what I'm saying about? Hey, also, man, don't forget those 5 key components of life, y'all. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and one more time for those in the back that didn't hear me, because you might have been doing something, man. That's love. I'm going to slow it down. That's peace. That's respect, motivation, and inspiration. And then we're gonna E40 that thing, man, and we're gonna sprinkle a little support on top of that, man, because a little support for a long, 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 long way, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whether you believe it or not, trust me, it do. Trust me, trust and believe, but little support go a long way, man. You never know the type of influence that you could have on an individual, you know what I'm saying, that you may cross or that you may know. So man, it's like, man, hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Hey, first and foremost, before I start the show, y'all know I like to do that, man. But big ups to everybody that's in the building tonight, man. Pull your phones out, man. Share the string with 3 more people. Tell them 3 more people to share it with 3 more people. Y'all know what to do, man. Hey, Maniac in the building, man. All the way from Okinawa. Nah, I ain't gonna say that, man. All the way from Japan, my boy Maniac, man. Hey, man. Oh shit, we got the gang in the building, man. Roscoe, where Roscoe at? Roscoe need to be in the building, man. P Mac, bring Roscoe in the building, man. Hey man, what's going on, everybody, man? We finna have some fun tonight, man, for a couple of hours, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Get your snacks. Let's sit back. And we gonna chop it up, man, about whatever the hell we chop it up about. Before we get to chopping it up, though, we gonna do this. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. So please do not take any advice or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your vet work. Please do your research. And please get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion, man. Because we don't want you going out here robbing no bank, starting no revolts, telling your boss what he can take, how he can turn it sideways, and where to put it. Because I done already told you what's happening with me over here. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, he say Roscoe, proof of life. Hey, he actually came on one day, Uncle P, you know what I'm saying? And he grew his little facial hair back and shit. You know what I'm saying? Roscoe got his facial hair back on. I'm like, okay, all right, all right, all right. You know what I'm talking about? He doing all right down there, man. He was telling me how uh it was hot as hell down there, and once he get back here, man, he don't never want to go down there and shit like that. And we was talking about the minimum wage and the pay and shit down there. It ain't that good, because I had asked him if he had found a job yet down there. He was like, hell no, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't really get paid. I mean, you could find some decent jobs, but the cost of living and real estate and property values and all that shit, it's cheap down there too. So I mean, I get the 720. Well, I don't get the 725 minimum wage, because I think across the state, I mean across the country, I believe minimum wage should be even across the country. I don't give a fuck what state you stay in. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things be expensive. Just because the land might be expensive, but then this might be just overly just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But he in Texas right now, man. He went down to Texas, Maniac. He went to Texas, man. He went to Texas to go chill with P Mac. He went to Texas to go chill with P Mac, man. He been down there down there a month now, man. It was supposed to be like for a weekend, and shit, he just disappeared, man, and just ain't never came back. You know what I'm talking about? yeah, Uncle P, $7.25. Yep, that's the minimum wage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He say, "This is my beard, and there are many like it. But this is one of mine. Must master it like I must master life. That's facts. Hey, I like that. This is my beard. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Must master it like I master life. That's a dope ass quote, bad conduct. I fucks with that. I fucks with that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He said, that's what I said, P-Back. Yep. Well. Oh. No, I said where you at. You said where he at. You said, man, but man, hopefully P Mac come in the building tonight, man. Roscoe phone got a janky ass phone, man. Roscoe ain't been doing what he's supposed to do, man, taking care of his business. Roscoe got a janky ass phone, maniac, and he be trying to come on, and it don't never work out too well. You know what I'm saying with that phone, but but when he do though, anytime he do come on, man, he'll riot. You know what I'm saying? But you in the building, man, y'all don't be getting. Oh, that should be hilarious, man. Hey, man. Also, man, listen, this is an open platform, open forum, man. That we present here to the people, to the public here on Bearded Conversation, man. I will be posting the link periodically throughout the publication in the chat for anyone that want to come on and, rock out with your boy and talk about anything that I'm talking about, or maybe add something to the discussion or change the discussion. Feel free to do that as well. Or if you just want to stay in the chat, you can stay in the chat. Also, man, letting everybody know, man, support the stream, family. Support the stream, man. We come on, man. We have a good time, man. We give our good information. You know what I'm saying? We give our positive information. We give our motivational information, man. Listen, support the stream, man. Hit that cash app that's scrolling down at the bottom, $ Bearded Bucks with a Z. Again, that's $ Bearded Bucks with a Z. Again, at the bottom, $ Bearded Bucks with a Z. As you can see, it's scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Or you can hit that link pinned at the top of the chat. Buy your boy coffee. I like it black with a breakfast bagel sandwich in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Also, hit that super chat, man. That super chat is available, man. You know what I'm saying? Let YouTube know y'all rocking with your boy, man. So they can put me up in his algorithm. So when people accidentally type in the wrong thing, I'll pop up. Boop. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, show some support, man, and show some love to the stream, family. And don't forget to hit that like button and share it, man. Pull your phones out, share it with 3 more people. Tell them 3 more people to share it with 3 more people. And let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but it's Wild Ass Wednesday. Let's get to it, man. I got a few articles that I wanted to read. Some wild shit. Some craziness. What'd you say? He say, buy me a coffee, give me a bagel. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Buy me a coffee, man. I like it black with a breakfast bagel sandwich in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. See, you ain't been here in a while, man. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't been here in a while, man. You ain't been here in a while. Hey, man, check this wild ass shit out, man. Came across this shit today. Crazy. A man injected his mother with meth before beating her to death and stuffing her in a trash can, police say. Like, people, it's fucking crazy. Mega T's in the building. What's going on, my boy? People are crazy. So this Neanderthal, I don't even want to call him that, but this person is from Louisiana, man. Of course, it's a white guy. You feel me? Like that's fucking crazy, bro. Listen, man injected his mother with meth before beating her to death and stuffing her body in a fucking trash can. What is the world coming to, man? What is the world coming to, bro? Like, yeah. He say meth is a hell of a drug. I bet. It's stuff. Yes. So a Louisiana man is charged with murdering his own mother after police said he confessed to injecting her with methamphetamine and beating her to death. Aaron Lloyd, 33, was booked in the St. Landry Parish Jail after authorities with the Opalasis, I guess, police department questioned him about the death of his 65-year-old mother, Lisa Lloyd. According to the police, neighbors on the Park Circle of Opalosas found Lisa Lloyd's body in a trash can on Sunday and reported it to authorities. In a Facebook post announcing the arrest, police also said that a male subject had admitted to killing his mother and placing her body in a trash can at the location. Wait a minute, man. Like, then you admit to this shit? You admit to it? He said he must have been on meth too. More than likely, he probably was. He looked like it. He looked like it. He said it's a hot mess out here in the world. Karma will catch up with him due to time. But shit, they got him. He admitted to it, so they got him. So police said that they located Aaron Lloyd at another residence and took him into police department for questioning. It's a love. Wow. According to the police, Aaron Lloyd did not put up much of a fight during the questioning. After being taken into custody without incident, he reportedly admitted to the police that he injected Lisa Lloyd with methamphetamine before beating her to death. What was the purpose of beating her to death if you already damn near overdosed her with the drug? See, and this is what I'm saying, and don't get me wrong, we were talking about, with the Carmelo Anthony and Austin, when he stabbed it. Well, like we don't know what's going on in the minds of these people and why they doing the things because like what would be the purpose of you beating somebody that you overdosing or that you drugging the fuck up to death? Because that death is ultimately the end goal anyway. If you didn't dope her up enough, like why beat her after that? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, well, talking about something. At least he confessed. That's crazy as hell. He said meth again. It's a hell of a. Oh shit! Oh, y'all is crazy, man. Did he? Oh shit! Maniac said shit because he was on meth too. From Uncle P says, when you're indoctrinated to believe life has no value, um, you have this result. And that's true. That's true. Also, that's true. That's true. So while police didn't explicitly identify Aaron Lloyd as the male subject who called that caller, reportedly said that he had not only killed his mother, but also stole her body in a garbage can. The garbage can and the body were found underneath the carport of Lisa's Lloyd home on Park Circle. Motive for the alleged murder was not provided. Aaron Lloyd was charged with first-degree murder, aggravated second-degree battery, obstruction of justice, failure to seek assistance, and distribution of Schedule II drugs. According to the police, he was booked into St. Laurence Parish Jail, and the police department confirmed the law and crime that he still is in custody, and bail has not yet set as of Tuesday. He shouldn't be able to get no bail on a first-degree murder charge. I'm thinking. I don't know. Y'all know how this shit go. It depends on the state. In a statement, Opelousas police chief Craig LeBlanc called the case deeply tragic, adding, "We ask that everyone to keep Lloyd family lifted in prayer during the incident in this difficult time." Anderson told local NBC affiliate that Aaron Lloyd did admit to the crime. He said, "We really right now ask for prayers for the family. This is a tragic situation that has fallen on our community. This is literally a son and a mother. We ask for a prayer at this time for Lloyd and his family." Um, oh man, listen. Y'all know them, them old motherfuckers that be taking care of their mamas and, the mama probably be getting on their nerve type shit. You think that was one of these cases type shit, one of these, you know what I'm saying? Hey, speaking of that, y'all, why Hillary Clinton was born in Chicago, y'all? I thought she was from Arkansas like Bill. Y'all know that heifer from here, man? This heifer is from Chicago. Wonder why she got caught up in cases and shit. She just as crooked as shit. No, let me stop. We ain't crooked people here in Chicago. Um, but you're right, Uncle Pete. When you're indoctrinated to believe that life has no value, um, you know, uh, this is the result that you get. We don't build each other up. We don't stress the fact of support. We don't give a fuck. It's so many divisive things that's put between us to keep us separated and to keep us fighting and to keep us not, what I'm saying, looking and keeping our eye on the bigger picture. Shit. But again, but your mom though, bro. Like we were just talking about mothers the other day, like the disrespect that men portray to women. When bad conduct was up on the panel, and like bad conduct said, it's because the mother is going to show you that unconditional love, and when she show you that unconditional love, shit, it's easy to disrespect her because you thinking that a woman is going to always. You know what I'm saying? That's their job. That's what they supposed to do. If you disrespect them, shit, they supposed to show that unconditional love. That's some shit that's innate in us. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that's in our DNA. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hey, bad conduct made a great point, man. Yeah, it is wild, brother. DC in the building. Yeah, it's wild, man. But I still can't just I just can't see people, man. What'd you say? She from Kankakee? Same shit. No, she was born in Chicago. No, she was actually born in I looked it up. She was born in Chicago. Um, Bad Conduct says, wonder if his mom was a nasty bit of work and she just had enough. And he just had enough. See, that's what I was saying. That's what I was at. That was the point that I was getting to, Bad Conduct. Listen, I'm not excusing him pumping his mom with a schedule to the drugs such as methamphetamine and then beating her to death. See, but my thing is this: if you gonna pump up with the drug, why you just didn't overdose or some shit like that? Because again, what was the beating for? Like, why you beat her to death? That's torture. You could just sit up, fucking throw the shot at, or well, I don't know, probably the area that you didn't want the neighbors to hear, but you still could have stabbed her, any fucking thing. You beat her to death, and then threw in the garbage can, and then put and bro, you could at least burnt the damn garbage can, bro, and act like you had a damn bonfire at night. You put the damn body in the garbage can and put the garbage can under the carport. Like investigators ain't gonna come smell a fucking dead body. Wow, man. Like no type of thought, no type of nothing. Not saying that I'm um encouraging or trying to help strategize for people to do things. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, that's just like the whole process is like, why? Why? And then when all the shit going on in Louisiana, man, shit, y'all know they still ain't caught them last two fugitives. The beating was for all the frustration, probably. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Meth, Louisiana. I'm looking at him. Yeah, he more than likely was on meth too. The community that they was in was probably, oh, you never know. I'm not to speaking bad because we all lived, and I ain't gonna say we all live, but shit ain't always lived in the best of places. I lived in some crazy ass spots. You feel me? So I mean, like. And like I say, that's why I was gonna go there, man. Maybe he was an overbearing ass mama. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them motherfuckers taking care of his mama, always doing for him. The mama was always ragging on him, treating him like shit. You know what I'm saying? And then he had just had enough. You feel me? Just had enough. It is so stupid hard to OD on meth. You need a shit ton. Okay, okay. See, I'm just okay. Well, see, I don't know. I don't do meth. I'm not a person that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even looked that up to study or to find anything out about meth. But thanks for that bit of information. So, bad conduct says, you need it's stupid hard to OD off meth. You need a shit ton of it. And that's crazy, man, because now they got drugs that's out here to just fuck you up internally. It ain't gonna even kill you, it's just gonna fuck you up and it just gradually fucks you up and keep you messed up. That's wild. It's wild. He was on drugs. He was on. Many I thought said he was on drugs. Had to be to plot such things like forced OD and then beating her her is drug induced behavior. Um, some people just fucked up too, maniac. You right though. I'm not saying you wrong. You damn near 90% correct, but some people just be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They do, but yeah, but I can agree with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying on 99% of this though. You know what I'm saying? That yeah, that motherfucker was on meth too, man. You know what I'm saying? He said no different than the father who shot his son, shot his three young sons over some dumb shit in Ruskin, Florida a few weeks ago. Yeah, we talked about that shit. Yeah. We talked about that, Uncle P. Yeah. I mean, but it's just a lot of shit, man. Just like I read the other day about a father, man, that unalived his what was it, 5-year-old daughter. Like, come on, man, this shit is stupid. He said, "Cause where he get the meth from? They sold it to his ass because he's a regular buyer, probably, more than likely. Psychosis is a crazy thing. Sleep deprivation is the killer. Oh, because it keeps you up, and then your body can rejuvenate, and yeah, okay, so that's what the meth does to you. Okay, all right. He said, now these people were white. It's a different PMAC. PMAC ain't in the building, man. Why you keep saying PMAC? That's Uncle P. That's not PMAC, man. That's Uncle P. Uncle P. PMAC ain't in the building. Maniac. PMAC ain't here today. If fentanyl is America's biggest killer, yeah, facts. Hey, he said mental health problems combined with drugs ain't gonna work. That's true. Hey man, so I read about that bus, man, about that motherfucker, man, where they found he say, oh shit, bro, it's been a minute, man. Yeah, man, you don't see the name? You don't see Prometheus? You don't see Preston McKenzie. You know what I'm saying? Reading is fundamental, man. Ain't you intelligent, man? Ain't you in the Navy? Oh shit. Oh, you out there giving out the wrong coordinates. Hope y'all don't go to war with your ass on at the ham. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have motherfuckers going to Antarctica. Hey, come get me on the ship when you do go to Antarctica though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make that detour. Come pick me up in the lake and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can jump on and we can take back, fuck off, and get to the ocean. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Uncle P, yeah, man. He ain't been here in a minute, man. How that shit going down there for you anyway, man, in Japan, man? Being on that boat, man. How that shit going, man? Yeah, you ain't tapped in a minute, man. He say, look, man, it's been a minute. He like, damn, say, sleep deprivation is a killer. Yeah, man, that's facts. That's facts. In fact. But yeah, man, like that shit crazy, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. You know, first, I ain't mad at it because well, I'm mad at it, but I know because you see these situations all the time. You know what I'm saying about motherfuckers taking care of their mom and the mom being just a horrible individual to them and shit like that. And but I still wouldn't kill my mom, bro. I don't think I could do that, bro. If anything, bro, walk the fuck out the crib. You know what I'm saying? You know, walk. Leave. Like, why drug her and then kill her? I just don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just leave. Just walk away from the situation. We ain't got to do no killing. But some people fucked up, man. He say, but I run. What'd you say? But I run on freedom, air, and democracy, and I and a little and a little butt of nicotine. What the hell, man? It was crazy. He said, I wonder if she was a user anyway, and he always fixed her up. See, yeah, well, yeah. Well, they're not gonna necessarily come out and tell that side of the story. Hopefully if some more things come out, or if I come across it again and if some more information comes out, uh uh I'll report back on it, of course. You know what I'm saying? If some more information comes out. But 9 times out of 10, we probably yeah. And they look like it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It looked like it from the picture that I seen of him. I didn't see a picture of his mom, but honestly, it looked like, that's what was going on, But we don't know, so I don't want to put the wrong things out there in the air because, we honestly don't know. But, I can say just from looking at him, I would agree that, that might have been the situation or the case. You know what I'm saying? Just by looking at him. So, yeah, man, we got some more wild ass shit, man. So an 11-year-old boy, y'all, 11-year-old boy shot dead near park in broad daylight. Mm, mm, mm. You know, it's it's getting ridiculous, man. There could be plenty of scenarios. We can only know if they make the investigation details public. So the only I doubt if they make the details of the investigation public. Some things can be public, like now his information might be, but as far as the mom, I don't know if they will put all those type of details in the situation unless some people come out and speak about it, and then we can find out that way if she was an avid user, or if she was just a clean, decent ass old lady, or she was a mean spirited old lady. And usually 9 times out of 10, people always come out and say, "Oh, she was a nice old lady," not knowing, what I'm saying, in the house. She's spitting at him and treating him like shit and talking down to him. And, he probably just the grown ass kid ain't got no job, or if he had a job, or just a mama's boy staying in the crib. And I know of these type situations. You know what I'm saying? And I know how stressful and mentally the depleting I don't know per se because of experience, but just by seeing other people go through it or hearing people talk about it, I can understand the situation of the plight. But again, still, I would just walk away. You know what I'm saying, I let her ass be there and figure it out for herself. You know what I'm saying? He said, Uncle P says, I'm dealing with 3 surgeries because of my free spirit on 2 wheels. See, you like to ride. See, I wanted some motorcycles, but once I started having kids, shit, that motorcycle shit went out the door. He said, now I'm paying the price, two more to go. God damn. Yeah, Uncle P, yeah, I'm staying off the motorcycles, man. He said, murder is usually public information for the community, even nationally sometimes. Depends on the severity of the case and who the director of such police crime detective department is. Would you say parasite? Bad conduct says parasite is more common than we probably realize. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, that's true. Well, for you, maniac, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying, but mm-mm. Like I say, we not gonna know that woman's personal information, especially not the dead woman. Now his information, yeah, it'll come out later. You know, what I'm saying that he was a user, and then and then it don't even take. Listen, I don't need the police investigation to put two and two together. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Well, just because of the way the situation is. He said, I got a sports bike, 100 cc's. He said, I'll get a Harley Cruiser when I have a family of my own. Man, you don't need no damn bike. See, that's why I can't do it, man, because I got kids, man. I ain't trying to be on no motherfucking bike. Man, when my kids do that shit, I'm leaving them bikes alone. I used to always want one, though. I ain't doing it no more. But yeah, man, back to this, man, craziness, man. The 11-year-old boy shot dead near a park in broad daylight. 9 times out of 10, I know it's gonna hopefully it ain't here. Let's see where it's at, y'all. So an 11-year-old boy was shot in the head. Oh my God, and killed near Minneapolis Park in broad daylight, police said, and now investigators are urging the public to help make an arrest. The gunfire erupted at Folwell Park around 2 p.m. Monday. Minneapolis police said. Witnesses said they saw one car driving through the park and two other cars driving through the adjacent parking lot when the gunshots rang out, according to the police. That's sad as fuck, bro. A good Samaritan at a home nearby heard the cries for help and found the 11-year-old boy outside suffering from a gunshot wound, police said. The man put the boy in his car and started rushing him to the hospital. And while on the way, he flagged down an officer, police said. The officer took the boy out of the car and started life-saving efforts, police said, while fire, police, and EMS personnel also responded to try to save the 11-year-old, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Police said he was identified by the coroner's office as Amir Lamar Atkins. Why pull him out of the car? Why not just keep driving? You know what I'm saying? I cannot emphasize enough how terrible it is to have an 11-year-old boy shot and killed in the middle of the day. Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara said in a statement. It's summertime, man. We don't know how to fucking act in the summertime, man. I get tired of this shit, bro. This didn't happen in Chicago, but every time it gets hot outside, man, in the cities, man, we come outside and act a damn fool. And I'm not even gonna talk and preach and talk about it, bro. But we know how this shit is. It's just it's fucking, man. Mm. We need anyone with information to come forward so we can bring some sense of justice to the child's family, O'Hara said. We are following every lead, but but we need the public's help to solve this. Police said anyone with information can email police tips at Minneapolis S Minneapolis MN.gov or remain anonymous and call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS. Listen, man, that 11-year-old boy didn't deserve this. Anybody that was at the Hallwell Park around that time in Minneapolis, Minnesota, man, call the fucking police, man. Call the police, man. Tell them what happened, man. I know somebody seen this, man. He said, I sold all my shit. He said, I'm not allowed biking. Tell the kids are all out of the house. Oh, he said, damn, bro, he had ops at 11, or was this a random shooter? No, he was just in the park. It says he was just in the park and two cars was driving by. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker healing when you older. Yeah. It is a motherfucker healing when you older. Because, when you ain't young, man, that's why. Listen, do all that shit while you young, man. Because as you get older and you want to ride bikes and fall off bikes and all this old extra shit, man, it's hard to heal up when we get old, y'all. It's too hard to heal up when you get old. But no, man, did you not listen to the story, Maniac? Did you hear anything about some ops, man? You dingbat. You heard me say the little boy was at the park, man, and some cars just got to riding around and they was shooting shit and man, this is it's senseless, tragic. Kids can't even play at the park. Can't play at the park. You come on, man. You from NY, bro. You know how that shit be. But it's a sad situation that things like this happen and things like this take place. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the respect? What happened to the where see, that's what I'm saying, man. Listen. And where's the structure at? Why is y'all just out here all willy nilly in broad daylight just doing shit, bro? Y'all motherfuckers ain't even casing nothing out or trying to figure something out or how to do something the right way, man. Y'all just out here doing shit. And then we talked about the technology and advancement of the of technology, especially with the forensics department and a lot of this. I believe a lot of these crimes, bro, can get solved. I believe a lot of times these motherfuckers just ain't doing their job. But again, it shouldn't be no job to have to fucking be done. Abort mission if a child is around. Abort mission if women are around. Abort the fucking mission, period, because it ain't worth it. There's too many variables of consequences to suffer from shit like this, man. And retaliatory actions. Crazy. Okay. All right. Uncle P just gifted the professor. Uncle P just gifted the professor a membership. Big ups to Uncle P, man, gifting out these memberships, man. Hey, Uncle P, that's why you Uncle P, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's why you Uncle P. He was just trying to enjoy it. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, man. And who knows, bad conduct. We don't even know if he even got a chance to actually really get into the park to enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said, "Yeah, that's what the police know, though. You know how it goes. Just think about it. Why a car randomly driving through the park gonna shoot just bro in the head and take off in broad day, collateral or op? No, see, no. So you didn't listen. It was one car on one side, and then it was two cars on the other side of a parking lot. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they was at each other. But in any event, you know what I'm saying, some shooting took place between those cars. You know what I'm saying? That one car and those other two cars that was on the other side of the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't, well, and then, today, I don't want to push that narrative of an op for an 11-year-old. But in some cases, sadly, uh, it can be true. Sadly, it can be true. And see, but as older people, see, now this is where for me, this is where this takes precedence. Um, how in the hell are you 17 and older, opping, or I'm not opping, listen to me, or beefing with an 11-year-old child? Insane. Insane. You're a grown man. You beefing with an 11-year-old child? It's crazy, man. You say the police are lazy unless it suits them. That's facts, bad conduct. That's facts. They said, "Oh, so it was a stray bullet." Yeah, pretty much. Basically, so far, from what the article is saying, it more than likely was a stray bullet. But again, like I said, I don't want to put that into the air. Like this, like the 11-year-old did have, enemies. Because like I say, in some situations, man, that could be the case, but we don't know if that was the case in this situation. But in any event, even if it was, man, this is still tragic. This is still a horrible situation for this 11-year-old family, man. Man, come on, man. Like no one should have to go through that. No one should suffer through that. You know what I'm saying? That's horrible, bro. That's horrible. Man, Conda said a small amount of weed and the will to call a whole squad in. Yeah. Trust me. Oh, trust me. Oh, yeah, we know that for a fact. Okay, man, you just gifted Rafe 636 with a membership, one of our newest subscribers. one of our newest subscribers. He's a newest subscriber, man. He just joined the channel maybe about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to the Wraith 636. Matter of fact, that he came in with Hurricane, man. That's one of Hurricane people's, man. Big shout out to Hurricane, man. You know what I'm saying, for supporting the channel, man, and coming through when he come through. And big ups to him too, man. Him and Nasty last Saturday, you know, they came through. Oh, and big ups to Mega Teach too, man. You know, they came through, man, and they dropped you know, some of their songs and stuff Saturday, man. And we was rocking out, man. It was a good vibe on Bad TV this Saturday, man. So hey, man, if y'all want to listen to some good music, man, and just see me do my thing, man, you know, go check out Bad TV, man. One of the shows that we do on the channel, man. It was a dope show. You know what I'm saying? Dope show. Oh, and go back and check out that interview with DBL, man. That was pretty decent too, man. That was pretty decent too. I like this conversation, and I enjoyed you know his knowledge and his opinions on music, and you know appreciate some of his influences and things of that nature. So yeah, big ups to DBL, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, hopefully he's doing a tour too, y'all. He got a tour coming up July 11th through the 13th. I think he said it was going to be in Columbus. Uh, you know, then he ended the tour in South Carolina. So man, we're gonna try to get him back on, man. Talk more about that. Even though that's coming up and approaching quickly, I'll hit him up and see if I can get the exact places and dates, and you know, see if I can get it out to y'all. But yeah, man, big ups to everybody, man. Listen, man, we growing, we progressing. Listen, man. Hey, like I tell y'all, listen, man, we trying to get to 1,000 subs, man. Listen, when you wake up in the morning, man, on your way to work, while you riding the bus, or if you're in a car and you dropping the kids off, or you're going to your neighbor's crib to borrow some sugar or to kick it with your homeboys, man, don't forget to let them know about Bearded Conversation, man. Tell them to tune in, man. Ask them if they heard about it. If they say, no, look, you put it in their phone, you hit the sub button, man, and tell them to check it out, man. I'm pretty sure they're going to love it. Man, we a family channel, man. We a family show, and we got something for everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, man, that was a charge against it, man. Hopefully, they catch the guy, man, that did this to this little boy. Because it's sickening, man. This shit is sickening. This shit is sickening. And shockingly, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Shockingly, I'm surprised, man. I'm surprised because it's been hot out here, right? I'm surprised. I ain't heard about no unalivings and shootings in the city of Chicago lately. You know what I'm saying? So shockingly, I mean, I know it's probably some shit going on, but you know, it ain't being posted like it usually be, man. You know what I'm saying? Shockingly. But look, it ain't nothing but June. It ain't nothing but June. We still got 2 months to go of this bullshit, man. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can keep it down to a minimum, man, and have a great summer. You know, man. Hey, man, I was just watching the shot the other day, man. And I was watching motherfuckers break open the fire hoses. I ain't seen that no more, y'all. Where that go? Y'all remember? I don't know about y'all, but I remember, man, we used to break open the fire hoses, man. The cars used to drive through it. You know what I'm saying? You used to stick the stick in there with the tire and shit. You know what I'm saying? With an old tire around it, man, so it'll shoot up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, what happened to that, man? Motherfuckers don't do that no more, man. Well, man, the childhood, man, childhood living today is totally fucking different, bro. Like Maniac said, 11 with ops. And it be like that. Ain't no way in the hell you should be 11 with an op, bro. You know? And for the people out there, like the older guys, man, you shouldn't even be encouraging or supporting that type of bullshit. You know? Why do you even have somebody that young with you? Fall got my ass. Send out person my ass. Why continue to ruin? Why would you ruin somebody else's shit because your shit is ruined? Even if you don't think your shit is ruined, you got to know what you're doing ain't the fucking right. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better, man. He said that's you say that's because water's expensive now. Ain't nobody busting open the fire hydrant. I don't know, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I remember my parents used to always hate that shit when people did that on the block. And then as I got older and I got a crib and motherfuckers did it around here about years and years ago, I hate that shit because I see why, because then that water pressure be low in the crib. But man, motherfuckers be having a good old time, man. Like, man, bro, you know what I'm saying? Where them good times at, bro? Busting open the fire hose, driving the cars, man. Fuck all this killing, man. Let's get out here and celebrate life, man, and be happy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you stop doing so much bullshit and so much foolery and fuckery and putting all that bad energy into the world, you wouldn't have to worry about looking over your damn shoulder every 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Be peaceful, man. Stop fucking with people. Stop trying to fuck over people. Stop trying to get over. Stop trying to con. Like, god damn. It ain't enough that motherfuckers the world is already beating your ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. I don't give a fuck who on the stream, how much money you make a year. The world is already beating your ass. I don't give a fuck what part of the world you in. And we got people from all over. We got bad conduct from New Zealand. We got Uncle P in fucking California. We got me here in Chicago. Like, the world is we got Maniac in Japan. The world is beating your ass, period. Why must we beat our own ass? Why must we continue to put the bullshit that they put on us? Why must we double down on it? Why? Why we gotta double down on this shit, bro? Come on, bro. 11 years old, supporting that bullshit, telling this shorty, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but I seen this shit, bro. I didn't talk to people personally about keeping little kids away from them. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to try to walk across the street, tell Shorty, come over here. You know what I'm saying? They want to try to come back and shake my hand. I thought I told you to keep Shorty away from you type shit. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, these shorties that I know, shorties that I didn't coach football. So in the event of me trying to get this little motherfucker from doing something and being something better than what the fuck these niggas is doing, excuse my friends, than what these brothers is doing on the corner, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me. And this young man died. He still fell victim to it. The same people that was trying to move and do bad harm to him, he wind up getting with these motherfucking peoples and developing ops and wind up getting killed. I'm not telling y'all no lie. I'm not saying that that's what happened in Minnesota and Minneapolis, but I'm just speaking to the op part about how Maniac said it. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is crazy because again, like I say, man, the world is already gonna kick your ass, bro. We're trying to find a job, taxes, work, kids. If you got kids, the woman that you with, the frustration, the shit that you got to be bothered with, or the shit that you don't have to be bothered with. But you still got to get up. You still got to defend for yourself. You still got to live. You still got to eat. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a nothing ass nigga and you living and you go house to house, which is, hey, if that's what you do, that's what. But but life still kicks your ass. You still have situations where you have to digress and sit back and think and be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? You know? I guess we don't give a fuck. Uncle P say agree. Hey, bad conduct say 100%. He say, Margin Davis says, all these computers and phones is removing people from nature. People don't know how to interact with each other anymore. That's true. That's true. Florida v. California. Cali sucks. Cali is all right. Oh, man, that's right. You in Central Florida. I'm sorry. That's right. I'm sorry, Uncle P. You in Central Florida. I'm sorry. I said California. Yeah, you in Central Florida. You know what I'm saying? Bad conduct said because humans are nasty and selfish, and that's been the evolution of humanity since. Well, I'm not going to say since its inception of historical noted events. And when I say noted, meaning shit that's wrote down in the history that has been taken and it's been displayed and told to us throughout time. So since we know about humans being able to do shit and what the fuck? Transcribing, but transcribing ain't the word I'm looking for, man. God damn it. Documenting or whatever. But yeah, but since language in writing has been in existence. Yeah, humans are nasty and selfish. That's facts. Brother Margin Davis says, I keep to myself because I don't want that negative energy around me. But you got to move. I'm sorry, but you got to remove these kids away from the tech and teach them how to interact with each other before it's destroyed. Yeah, facts. 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 But you know what, man? I found this out too. I used to always say that I wanted to stay away from that negative energy and keep those negative vibes away from me and excuse me, and just fall back from a lot of different shit. But like I say, now when I wake up, and I always try, even if it don't happen, I still make an attempt for it to try. Um, I try to change, the narrative, or try to change the day, or try to make an impact in any way I can, in any way, shape, and form, right? So waking up with that attitude, or waking up with that mindset, you know, it keeps me from being in the way of not wanting to be around people, because now it's like, okay, well, if I'm going to wake up with this attitude of, just putting this small, or implementing this small change, or whatever here, maybe it'll help the positive energy spread more. You know what I'm saying? If I know my power can be a resource for a many, because everybody can't do that. Everybody can't charge up the masses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that. And after you do that, everybody can't take that come down. When you come down from charging up other people, and everybody don't have the same recharge level as well. When we're talking about this energy that you're giving away. You know, and that's why I always say, what I'm saying, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. So on the flip side of that, what I'm saying, your thoughts, what I'm saying, your views, your prayers, your meditations. This is these are things that can be charging centers for an individual. But again, it's all about how in tune you are with love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. I just don't say these shits to be saying these shits. You know what I'm saying? These affirmations and things, and mantras that I speak, and the number of times that I say, it's for a fucking purpose and for a reason. People say, "Oh, well, it's this or it's that." No, it's for a fucking reason, bro. And you gotta believe that shit. Don't just say the shit, or repeat the shit, or just listen to me say the shit. Oh, that's a good. No, believe that shit. Because if you don't believe it, it's shit just like Jesus. Yeah, motherfuckers believe in Jesus so much they think he real, y'all. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to say that. I ain't mean to say that. Oh my goodness. Uncle P says, I'm far from perfect. But I excuse me, but I'm determined to put more positive energy out there versus negative energy. Yeah, facts. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying what you say, despite my failures. I'm not saying nothing wrong with what you're doing, brother Majin Dave. Because again, you understand your boundaries, you understand your limitations. Even though you can push your limitations, and you can go beyond and outside of your boundaries. But again, the fact but that's a good step of understanding that you need to stay away, because you know that this is something that you're not trying to take on to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but in turn, you still speak positive about removing certain things, and certain things that need to be done, even if you're not the person to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's still a good thing internally. But again, man, sometimes, man, your positive energy is needed out here, amongst the negative shit, and we don't look at it like that. See, but here it go. You gotta know how to not let that negative energy drain your positive energy. And if it is going to drain it, you have to make sure that that negative energy is becoming positive. Now, if that negative energy is draining your positive energy and growing and festering and becoming more negative, Houston, we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Facts. So we just got to be a little bit more careful in how we give it away, because guess what? Because you can have all the positive energy in the world and go out here and think you being positive and giving that shit away, and have a horrible fucking effect on people. You know what I'm saying? Without even knowing it. Just because of who you are, just because of the aura that you have around you. You know what I'm saying? And I get that a lot, because a lot of people think, I'm this horrible person, or I'm this, that type of person. And the whole time, no, that ain't even me. But I guess they say it's the way I carry myself. But I carry myself as an authoritative individual that ain't gonna take no shit. But I do know how to be peaceful and calm, because I'm for the people. But I ain't for no bullshit, and don't think you finna just do anything to me and pull nothing over my head and say, go ahead and do this, boy. No, that ain't how this work. That's not how this work. And sometimes you do have to humble yourself, man. That's why I tell everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? When we come together, man, maybe always be humble and plumb. And plenty of situations, man, I think we don't know how to be humble and plumb. We don't know how to situate ourselves to be, uh, instruments of reason. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard sometimes. That's fucking hard sometimes to do. He said, "Who said I'm doing anything wrong?" I didn't say you did. What did he say? LOL. I do enough positive with my job, and I do my best not to let the bad things I see outweigh the good. Now I ain't say you did nothing wrong, brother. I'm just saying, you said you don't like to be around people. I said sometimes, that thought about you not wanting to be around people. Maybe you should be around people. Maybe that positive energy. You know what I'm saying? You can make some motherfuckers be positive instead of being negative. You know. Mm. I was told this, man. I always told this, man. Saying hi to somebody, man, you probably made them all. Like when I was managing the restaurant, man, how motherfuckers come in all wop the band. And mind you, like I say, I ain't really no motherfucker people's person. But sometimes, man, when you speak to a person, man, and you say how you doing or wop the band, and then you see that smile, that changes somebody's whole fucking day. That energy right there, that vibration that you just transferred between you and that individual. And that individual might have been having a fucked up day. That shit, like even with me, man, I'd have had a motherfucker say something to me, and I'm like, you know what? You just made my motherfucking day out of nowhere. And I don't say that shit because I don't really be giving a fuck, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel how I'm gonna feel regardless of the fuck. But obviously not because I had somebody say something to me. And it was like, damn, you know what? And it had nothing to do with nothing. It was just a comment, and it was like, damn, that kind of chippered me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So, it be like that. It be like that. Well, Uncle P said, I hear you, Con. He said, and you know damn well I'm not going to let no one walk over me, but I'm not going to be out here bullying me. What? But I'm not going to be out here bullying me either. Well, yeah, I mean, of course, man. I don't know where you get the bullying shit from. I don't know where that came from. We weren't even talking about bullying, man. Hey, but listen, to speak to that real quick, bullying can be anything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even realize that, even at a job, you know what I'm saying, the way you talk and the way you administer a message to somebody and versus how you say it to another person, that could seem like bullying or that could seem like, you know what I'm saying, disassociation between you and that individual. You know. That's the word of the day, disassociation. I said that shit yesterday. Oh man. But yeah, man, it's this crazy ass world. Hey, in some bullshit ass black folk type news. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Peter Guns, man. Oh, Miss CC, Queen Goddess in the building. Miss Beautiful CC, how you doing, gorgeous? What's going on, man? Where the hell you been at, Miss CC? Where you been? Girl, you figure out how to work your camera yet, man? We supposed to have our own show on Wednesday, man. You know what I'm saying? And you been missing in action, Miss CC, out there in damn Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Them Baltimore folks got a hold of you. Uh, Hey, but anyway, man, well, I ain't gonna risk it necessarily, but he was a ratchet individual. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Peter Guns, man. Y'all remember Peter Guns, Small Love and Hip Hop, man, when he was sleeping around with all them chicks and shit like that. This guy, man. So apparently, the chick that he was messing with from Germany can't afford to live here. You know what I'm saying? And Peter Guns is the host of what is that now? Cheaters now. Man, man, this is wild as hell. But anyway, so apparently she can't afford to live here, you know what I'm saying? Then he got her pregnant and all this shit, that and the third, whoop the bam. And now she talking about she got to go back to Germany and shit like that. It's crazy. So Peter Guns reacts to children mother Amina Butterfly, revealing she and daughters are homeless. Really thought we gave the world enough. I'm sorry, really thought we gave the world enough of our private lives. First of all, why you ain't taking care of these people, man? Why? Why? So rapper and former love and hip hop, New York star Peter Guns is slamming his ex children's mother, Amina Butterfly, after she reveals that she and her daughters are homeless. Now, first of all, why the fuck are you slamming anybody, motherfucker? If they homeless, you should be helping them out. Cause I know, cause doing the show with his first baby mama, man, it was, and I don't understand why. Women, come on, man. And then y'all want to talk about why y'all be in these certain situations and why fuck that, man. Look at what the fuck y'all put yourself through. Ain't got shit to do with no love, bro. Like, man, like I'm dead ass serious, bro. And I ain't speaking out against my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all do some fucked up. Everybody do fucked up shit. But we gotta wake the fuck up. We gotta wake the fuck up. We gotta wake the fuck up. He say we gotta talk LOL. Been a lot been going on, but I'm still looking forward to getting our Wednesdays going. Yeah, man, girl, your ass been missing in action out there in Baltimore, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. So Peter Gunn's born Peter Pankey shares two girls with Amina Butterfly, born Aminata Shamal. Their names are Corey Pankey 10 and Bronx Pankey 8. On Tuesday, June 24th, Amina Butterfly took to her official TikTok account and told her followers that she and her daughters are homeless, along with the nearby 2-minute video Amina captured the post. Nonstop burning out daily. Stress can be life. We had to go. Recharge, reset, restart, new beginnings, family time. Life is hard. So apparently she's in Germany now with family, and that's where she's residing. And I guess she getting looked after, you know what I'm saying, by her family. Uh, he said, "A woman's voice is always welcome here, CC." Yeah, yeah. Uncle P, yeah, Uncle P, Miss CC, Uncle P. I don't know, Miss CC been around, Uncle P. Yeah, she one of the best moderators in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? She one of the queens. She one of the queens to be at the conversation, man. Like she say, she been had a lot going on, man. Miss CC usually here every night. You hear me? Miss CC usually here every night. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Miss CC, man. Hopefully everything get back in order with you, man. Like I say, man, life be kicking our ass, you know, and that's a testament to it. Like she said, she had a lot going on, man. Life be kicking our ass. So listen, we need to stop doubling down on the bullshit, bro. Let's not double down on the bullshit. For real. Let's not. Let's stop. Let's stop. He said, you say that now, Prometheus, till y'all get me talking and I won't stop. Oh no, we don't mind, man. I don't mind, goddamn it. Shit, because I could do a lot of talking. Listen, I try to listen. So honestly, y'all, and only reason I do like a 2-hour stream is because I'm trying to be consistent. Just sometimes we go over 3 hours or whatever the case may be, but I try to do a 2-hour stream to be consistent and constant because I go live every day. So I don't want to break that consistency. But shit, man, listen, y'all. And then I work in the morning, man. I can be up here. I can talk to y'all from now to fucking 6 in the morning, man. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have to go to the store, go to the washroom, or go do other things, man, this could be a constant 24-hour fucking stream every day. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's about consistency and getting things in the algorithm. So I know how that goes. So we stick to that plan. And again, guess what? It don't take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours to get points across. And then it's always good to leave people wanting more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, facts. But Miss Cece, yeah, man, I want to get that. I want to get that. You know what I'm saying? Con versus CC. I forgot what the title of everything, man. Damn, Miss CC, girl. Oh, make me. Oh wait. Damn, man, now I gotta go back and think about what the time. I ain't even write it down. I used to be writing shit down. He said, I miss y'all though. He said, I tuned in many times but couldn't chat. But I'm still here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I've seen you a few times when you done popped in. You know what I'm saying? But usually you the social butterfly, talking about, so you ain't been the social butterfly. So I just hope everything's going well with what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So singer and former love and hip hop star, New York star Amina Butterfly reveals she and her daughter are homeless. Day one, waking up in Germany after losing a home in LA, me and my kids moved out of our place and put our stuff in storage, or most of it in the trash. That's crazy. But some of it is in storage. We don't have a home, y'all. But guess what? Thank God for the family. Thank God for family because we're in Germany with my family. We're going to be here till I figure it out because I will, as I always do. Amina continued to reveal, but the last couple of years have been so rough. Working my butt off, not making enough money, and end up losing my place. And now we're staying with family until I know what I can figure out what's next. And don't ask me what that is because everybody's like, so what's the plan? I have no idea. I needed to freaking clear my head so I can come up with a plan. All I know is we're happy, we're healthy, powerful, and we're capable. And there's so much opportunity out there. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, I don't, and I really ain't heard from besides the love and hip hop shit. So I don't know if she took advantage of that or whatever, because I really don't know what the hell she do. I guess she's a singer, rapper, whatever the case may be, but apparently her music ain't that good. Maybe she should try modeling or doing some other type of shit or getting some, I don't know. Shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe maybe Peter Guns, goddamn it, should get her and she should be the co-host of the goddamn cheetah shit. That'd be a dope ass idea if she ain't got no money. Peter Guns hook your goddamn girl up, man, with a job, man. You know what I'm saying? Why not do that? That'd be dope as hell. That'd be dope as hell. That'd be dope as hell. Because he cheated on her. Well, it would be only right. He says a lot of celebrities are now coming out about their financial struggles. Yeah, remember when we read about old girl that was with remember old girl that was with Never Gonna Get It. I love it. What's the name of that group? Ah, damn, what's the name? But the four chicks, man. Oh my God, y'all. Invoke. That's the name of them. Invoke. Remember old girl from Invoke when we read about her living in our car, y'all? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what though? A lot of yeah, Invoke. But you know what though? A lot of people be making fun of 607 the new popular comedian slash Jim Jewel dropper. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you can decipher through all the craziness that he, you know, be talking, he always say that, man. You know, all that shit is a front, all that shit is a facade. You know, they don't have that money, man. Cause it's a recoup. It's all about recoupment. Yeah, if I give you this money up front, or if I give you 10 million up front, how you gonna make this 10 million back for me? What are you gonna do? And if you can't make this 10 million back to me, you're a fucking slave. You're gonna do whatever the fuck I say do. You're gonna do whatever you got to do to pay me my money back. If not, I own you. I fucking own you. That's how it is. You know, he was also talking about how money ain't backed up against no gold and no silver. It's backed up with the fucking economy, with the people, with with the backs, with the sweat, with the blood, with the tears, with the physical hard labor that you do, within these corporations. You know, the ideas that keep this so-called evolution process of humanity going. You know what I'm saying? That's what backs up that bullshit ass dollar that they print. Y'all know that ain't shit but trees. That ain't shit but paper that they added a monetary value to it and they colored it green. Are y'all serious? Come on, y'all. Wake the fuck up. How in the world are we still in 2025 as a fucking nation really thinking that money is fucking valuable? Anybody's money. Well, yeah, because you know they got you thinking that you need money to buy things, and you got to keep a certain amount of money because you got to pay your rent, you got to pay the mortgage, you got to pay the lease, you got to do this, you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the trick. That's the trick. Then if you go make some money, it's counterfeit money because it ain't coming from the federal government. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. And then motherfuckers say, well, if that was the case, everybody can print money. Yes, you fucking can. You should be able to. You should be able to. It's only regulated for you not to because, God damn it, everybody will be, you can't. No, because then who the fuck you controlling? I have to be the one to print this money. I have to be the one to mint this money because you're going to need me. And you're going to always need me. And I'm always going to make you feel like you're inferior because of the need. Not because of what you can do, not because your brain is powerful and strong and you can overcome any situation. Even once you get to that point, you're still going to need me. Because all the resources and valuable information, we have it. We laid claim and stake to it. I'm telling you, man, I've been preaching this for the longest, man. Well, I ain't gonna say for the longest. I've been telling y'all for the longest, man. Go get that Black Law Dictionary 12th edition book. Go learn some shit. You know, and I ain't saying go out here and try to be no damn sovereign free citizen or whatever. Well, you can't be a sovereign and a citizen all at the same fucking time because if you're sovereign, you're not a citizen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand sovereignty is fighting against the citizenship because once you're a citizen, that means you're owned by the state, which you're already owned by the state because once you get spit out, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to be sovereign anyway. Once you got a social security card and a birth certificate, you got to know the measures and the streams to take. And they send you through a lot of loopholes. But is that, but again, if you do that, you got to know is that the lifestyle that you want to live, you know? You got to do that. You got to make sure that's the lifestyle you want to live. No, I ain't figure. You know, after this, I will. I am going. I didn't. I didn't figure it out. I didn't. Actually, I honestly didn't. I honestly didn't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I said it's a difference. You can't be a sovereign citizen. You can be sovereign or you can be a citizen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's I had to change that up and let that be known. And don't be out here like them Moors. And I ain't speaking against them brothers, but know what the fuck you talking about and what you're doing, man. But that's why I encourage people to get that Black Law Dictionary, man, the 12th edition. And also, man, if you wanna have an extended library, get every edition. That way you can see the progression of things that took place throughout, you know what I'm saying, or in certain periods of times. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, I'm just saying, man. Listen, wise up. We got to wise up. You know, I'm not saying that it's gonna help us overcome fully, but guess what? It helped. It helped if every motherfucker out here knew what was going on with the law, and we're teaching it to our kids, and we made sure our kids teach it to their kids, and this was some shit that we instilled and embedded in them. Like I say, man, where my challenge at? Where my challenge at? Like I challenge everybody, man. Listen, to sit down with your whole family, man, and record it at dinner time, and record you eating dinner with your family, man. It ain't got to be a whole fucking the whole meal, man. Give me 2 minutes. Let's flood TikTok with that. Let's flood TikTok with family time. To stop the fucking twerking. Stop the bullshit ass music reviews. Stop the I sell puppies and get puppies away for free. Stop the motherfucking just the bullshit period, bro. And show family time. I bet they shut that motherfucker down. I bet they shut that motherfucker down. Put on Facebook, nothing but family time. Nothing but fathers, women. So promote your men more. Put nothing but fathers up there. Talk about how great fathers are. Flood the motherfucking timeline for 30 days about nothing, about how powerful and how great black men are. I bet they flag your motherfucking ass. But we can do it, but will we? No. Listen, I can't be the only motherfucker up here trying to push and change the narrative, bro. I can't be the only motherfucker up here trying to motivate and inspire us to do some shit other than what we should be doing. You know, hey, start applying this shit. Listen, the applications don't have to be that big. I'm not asking y'all to do the shit that I'm gonna do, but that family shit, that's something small that we can do. That's a needle that we can push. That's something that we can start. That's a trend that we can start and that we can set that'll rock this motherfucker, man. That'll rock it. 2 minutes of truth from everyone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, man. That'll rock it. But back to this bum ass motherfucking Peter Guns, though, man. Because I can't believe. I want to see. Well, they said he was trying to trash her, but I want to see what the fuck he actually saying if he's saying some shit. Because if he trashing this woman for being homeless and you on a whole motherfucking TV show. And what's crazy is where's your effort at to try to keep this woman with your kids here? Where's that effort at? Where's that effort at, man? Hey man, big ups to Uncle P, y'all. Hold on, big ups to Uncle P, man. Hey man, make sure y'all liking that super chat donation in the chat from Uncle P, man. Make sure y'all liking that super chat donation, man. Hey, Uncle P ain't got to be the only one, man. Hey, share and share alike, man. You know what I'm saying? Share and share alike, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit them links. You know what I'm saying? Hit them links, hit that cash app, or hit the, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but this nigga Peter, man. I just don't believe this guy, man. Anyway, so Peter Gunn slams his ex-wife and mother, children's mother, Amina Butterfly, after revealing she and her daughters are homeless. Let's see. So Amina Butterfly went to share something so uplifting and encouraging. The words amid her situation. She said, "Sometimes losing something is only taking you to the next place that you're meant to be. So we'll see what life has in store for us. Because she's speaking in her broken dialect, which is German, because English ain't her first language. So I hate the way they write these things out. You know what I'm saying? So no, but seriously, I threw my life in the trash. 80% of what we own and I didn't own valuable anyway to begin with, but it feels very good not to have much, um, but have what's important, which is love. Never been materialistic anyway. I only want what's valuable to me. Stay tuned for what's next. So, reacting to Amina's butterfly revealing she and her girls are homeless. Peter Guns took to his Instagram, reposted Hollywood's Unlocked article. He captioned the post, really thought we gave the world enough of our private life. So okay, so I guess that comment was a shot at her. Yeah. He is a bum, a fucking bum. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean about your private life, bro? You still out here on TV. You still out here got some type of income, bro. Support her. Now listen, Amina. Now, goddamn it, if I'm gonna support you, and I'm not saying this the case, but if I'm gonna support you, listen. Now, some of that high value ass shit that you was getting at first, or the way you was living, yeah, we gonna have to break some of that shit down. If I'm the one that's solely gonna support you, but guess what? Me knowing that you got two of my kids, bro, I'm gonna make sure you got somewhere to stay. And then Peter, a fucking jerk, he gonna want you to stay with him so he can. Anyway, but listen. Make sure your kids got somewhere to stay at least, bro. Like, damn, bro. All the way back in fucking Germany. Come on, man. Then you talking about something you thought we gave the world enough of our private life? Well, get the fuck out of here. Listen, y'all started this shit by being on TV, and I don't understand that shit. Now, listen, I get it about stars sometimes not wanting to be bothered, right? I get it because we still people, we still human, and we still need our privacy, and we still need our space. But guess what? When you put yourself out here as a fucking public figure, you have to know that sometimes this is the shit that you have to deal with. That's insanity too, man. That's insanity too. See, all this shit is a trick. All this shit is a game. All this shit is a facade and an illusion. I kept telling y'all, man, when we receive these motherfucking downloads from the universe, man, and when that shit comes to our first eye, bro, we let that shit go. Like, you know what they're saying, how it going one way, one ear and out the other. When that shit reaches our first eye, we let that shit just seek the fuck out. We don't pull it in, take it in. We don't analyze it or nothing. That shit hit there and it just leaks. And guess where it leaked to? It leaked down to these two motherfucking eyes. And these two eyes don't give you shit but illusions of reality. Got you running around here now that you done presented all these fucking illusions, got you around here trying to cognitive think about shit that you thinking about it wrong because this shit don't even exist anyway. And I love talking to y'all now because I see why how motherfuckers thinking how life be going and how life works sometimes. Even with myself. And I'm not saying people are wrong for thinking or feeling or seeing things the way they see things. Because listen, we got it's about 10, 11 people in the bed, and I know everybody don't agree with me. I know everybody don't feel everything that I say all the time. And I understand that, and that's okay. And I'm not going to always understand. You know what I'm saying? But that's why these conversations are important. That's why I brand conversations and opinion, because I believe everyone has something to say, whether it's going to be good or bad. Listen, we can still take something from it, you know, versus always trying to fight. We fight the littlest fucking things, bro. Like I always say, the easiest things to attain in life that everybody want are the hardest things to obtain. Because we keep doubling down on the bullshit. Because we keep doubling down on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Doubling down on bullshit don't win you nothing, y'all. This ain't the fucking casino. You know, you can play life like it's a game and like it's a casino, but life doubling down on the bullshit of life don't win you nothing, man. You know, it just keeps us reading more bullshit ass articles about 11-year-olds getting killed. It keeps us reading more articles about a man that's on meth, who mama was probably potentially on meth and went fucking crazy, and he doped up his mama and beat her to death and stuck in the garbage can of the carport. It leaves us to see a grown ass man that's still on TV and got 2 kids with a woman, and now she done had to move across country overseas with his 2 kids because he can't even support her, and he still got a fucking job. And I know he making some type of income because I see him on fucking Cheetahs all the fucking time. Current episodes, current seasons. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is what we go through. It's still theirs. That's true. Don't get me wrong. He said blaming each other is the easiest excuse. Creating solutions takes conversation. Fact. Don't get me wrong. I know it's still theirs if you're talking about their life. That's true. But you're a public figure, man. You didn't think about that shit about being in the public eye and being a public figure. You know what I'm saying? Doing this journey when your ass was getting paid and getting that money and becoming popular. You didn't give a fuck then. But I'm talking overall, with situations. But with this situation, when he said this, it is private, you know. And I'm pretty sure she came to you first. And did you help? Did you do anything? Probably not. He probably didn't. So again, like he said, he captioned the post. Really thought we gave the world enough of our private life. However, the show must go on, and this must be addressed. See, this is the shit he's saying to it. Peter Guns also reposted one of Amina Butterfly's TikTok video of her responding to a fan calling her out and seemingly clout chasing by using her ex name in a prior viral video. Amina says she went viral on accident. However, she continued to jokingly claim that it may be her new niche to mention her ex name so she can go viral and collect the dollars. Peter captioned the post, "I agree tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, Instagram Live." And listen, my thing is this. If she can make money off this motherfucker's name, let her make the money off of his name. Bro, because obviously he ain't paying for the kids, bro. He ain't doing nothing for the kids. And I don't want to sit here and talk bad about Peter Gunn, bro. We all know that, man, because he put it out there in the public. He put it out there in the public for us to know that he ain't shit. I'm just saying. Like, so this ain't some shit that we just came up with. This ain't some shit that we just discovered. You know what I'm saying? And I do agree with you. Like I say, it is their life, bro. But you making money off of this. People see you and want to be you because of this. You know? So, you know, no bad conduct. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey, man. Hey, also, man, stay cool, man. It's been hot in the city of Chicago, man. And I know it's hot everywhere else too, man. But it's been hot in the city, man. The heat has been thumping, man. Listen, hey, make sure y'all got them fans, man. Make sure y'all, if y'all got y'all motherfucking central airs or air conditioners in the windows, make sure y'all keep them loaded with Freon. Also make sure y'all checking in on the elderly. Because you know, not only when it's cold, when it's hot, during these times, man, you know, the elderly can suffer from heat exhaustion and other numerous of things. And also, man, young athletes and all the coaches and things out there, man, you know, if you can do practices or rent out indoor facilities that has AC, do so. You know what I'm saying? These young guys don't need to be out here in this type of heat. You know what I'm saying? Especially with equipment on and working out and doing strenuous, too much strenuous things. Listen. But I will tell you this, and I'm not going to say, because I don't want to paint the wrong picture. KO ass outside. I was just telling my boy L Boogie the other day, man. I went outside. I was getting off work. I went outside. It was hot. It was beaming. Man, I put my arms out. I looked up like I was sunbathing, standing. You know what I'm saying? I had on my Crocs, took my Crocs out, and I stood on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Put my feet to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And put my arms out and lift my head up and just stood there for a couple of minutes and let the sun beam down on me. Man, do y'all know the energy that I felt coming into my body from the heat from the sun and from me putting my feet on the ground? No bullshit, man. My ankle and my knee be fucking with me at work for standing for so long, bro. But man, when I did that and I let that sun hit me and I stepped on that ground, no bullshit, man. I continued my walk to the bus stop, man. I'm talking about, man, wasn't nothing wrong with me. You hear me? When I say wasn't nothing wrong with me, wasn't nothing wrong with me. It seemed like the pain and everything went away in them like couple of minutes, man, that I stood out there in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So I do encourage people to get out here in the sun, especially my melanated individuals, man. Get out here in the sun. That's food. It's how you eat. That's the reason why y'all get y'all ass out here in the summertime and y'all like a goddamn fool. That's why you turn on that negative mind state of it's hot. Now that it's hot, you're bothered and you're frustrated. Now you're doing the wrong fucking thing. You're a tropical people, man. That sun don't bother you. Just because you displaced, don't mean that the sun bothers you. If you're a tropical people, it don't matter where you displace. If the sun hits your ass, you're supposed to be eating. Facts. Period. Especially if you got melanin in your skin. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you ain't got no melanin, stay your ass out the sun because it will burn your ass up unless you got on that sunblock or unless you're trying to get a tan. But 9 times out of 10, if you're smart and you do your research and you check out your biological signs, if you ain't got too much melanin, it's not good for you to be in the sun. Or even with melanin for long periods of time, it's not good for you to be in the sun. But I still think people should go outside and partake in the sun for at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe 15 to 20 minutes to slow get you into, but at least 30 minutes to an hour a day outside in the actual physical sun with it actually beaming on you can help you in numerous ways. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. I'm just saying, man, for those that don't know, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no doctor. I ain't no holistic individual. I'm just telling you what I know to be facts. And then after I got to, the bus stop, after I did that, as soon as I sat down, walked the band waiting on the bus. So, and my leg was like bending, man, it went back to hurting, man, because the sun had went down. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? Oh, shit. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? But yeah, man, hey, RFK Jr., y'all, we ain't heard nothing about him in a minute, man. With these damn, yeah. So the sun provides vitamin D. Hey, man, conduct say I provide vitamin D. Hey, man, listen, man, I do too because I'm Dr. DMD, baby. Listen, that's how I started. Listen, that's how we started off Bad TV, y'all. Me and L Boogie. L Boogie was Dr. Crackback. You know what I'm saying? And I was Dr. DMD, you know what I'm saying? Prescribing the D. You feel me? That's how we started it off. It was supposed to be some late night foolery that I turned into late night entertainment with the music and shit. You feel me? But yeah. But RFK ain't been in the news in a minute, man. This punk here, man. He say, Uncle P says, my doctor told me to take my sorry ass out in the sun if I don't want to take supplements for vitamin D. And that's true. See, and listen, check this shit out. So, going in the sun gives you vitamin D versus ingesting or injecting vitamin D into your body. That's crazy. The sun rays give you vitamin D versus injecting or ingesting a pill. That's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy. What's going on, free thinker? How you feel? That's crazy, ain't it, y'all? Y'all ever thought about that? I bet you ain't nobody thought about that. Mm. How that work? So anyway, RFK Jr. Vaccine Advisory Panel reviews shots for children. Last time I think I read something about this, but I didn't read it with y'all. I think I read an article on my own. Well, just like I say, he was talking about children not taking vaccines or some shit like that. So let's see what they're talking about now. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Newly remade federal vaccine advisory panel will examine the cumulative. Oh my goodness, cumulative effort of childhood and adolescent vaccine schedules. The panel chair said Wednesday. Because y'all know when you a baby, you know how they got, from 0 to 3 months or 6 months, you know what I'm saying, or 1, 2, and then, when you start getting up in school, 4th, 6th grade, shit like that, and then going into high school, you know how you got to get your shots or certain shots and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, as a baby and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. So the advisory committee on immunization practices will also weigh recommendations for vaccines that have long been on the market, including those for measles and hepatitis B. Martin Koldorf made an announcement at the start of the first meeting of ACIP since Kennedy dismissed all 17 previous members less than 2 weeks ago, accusing them of conflicts of interest. Kennedy appointed a new group of 8 members 2 days later. One withdrew just Wednesday. Before, oh my God, one withdrew just before Wednesday's meeting during a review of his financial holdings, leaving 7 members to vote on the vaccine recommendations during their meeting. Secretary Kennedy has given the committee a clear mandate to use evidence-based medicine. We're making medicine recommendations, and that it and that is what we will do. Vaccines are not good or bad, Coldrop said Wednesdays. What? Vaccines are not all good or bad, Coldrop said Wednesday. The HHS chief, who co-founded the anti-vaccine group Children's Health Defense and served as its chair before being confirmed to lead the department, has long called for an investigation into childhood shots, saying they have been inadequately studied. The review, what's wrong, man? I can't even talk. The review will be undertaken by 2 new ACIP work groups, Koldorf said. Um, though it's not clear if they have been staffed yet. One of the groups will focus on the childhood and adolescent vaccine schedules, and the other will focus on shots that have been approved for 7 or more years. He specifically mentioned the recommendations for giving newborns the hepatitis B vaccine, as well as the combination of measles, mumps, and rubella, the MMR, and chickenpox shot. The panel chair added to the group will also consider religious objections to MNR vaccines derived from fetal cell lines and may look into an MMR vaccine approved in Japan. The number of vaccines that our children and adolescents receive today exceeds the children in most other developed nations receive, and most of what I'm sorry, and what most of us in this room received when we were children, Crodo said. So see, and again, now I guess they saying the kids is taking more shots and they're giving the kids way more shots than what they used to give them back in the day. And a lot of other developed countries that's flourishing and don't get sick as much as we get sick over here in the United States of America corporation, because this is a business, and a lot of that shit that you put inside of your body, and I don't give a fuck if I get struck down or not, and I don't care. It's poison. Bro, a lot of these chemicals and shit that they put in the food to preserve the food that you put inside of your body, bro, that is the poison. And that's what's breaking your body down. So now you need all these other vaccines and chemicals that they make from fucking fecal matter and chicken embryo and other types of things and shit to put into your body to counteract. And man, you better be careful. You better be careful. Now, listen, I'm not saying that going to the doctor don't help. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that listen, we don't do enough of our own research. You know, I know, like I always say, even if you want to go the holistic route, right? Listen, take that motherfucker holistic practices to your doctor, sit both of them down together and figure out, listen, well, what's the proper things that I should be taking, or what should I do to actually do this? And then, listen, work out. Work out. Why? Hold on, y'all. Oh, yeah. No, because the phone call, I know it ain't no sound because I was on the phone call. And I said, hold on, y'all, I gotta go get some, gotta go take care of some business. So, you know what I'm saying? I said I was gonna pause for the station identification. I do apologize. I knew it wasn't no sound. I put it on, Mega T told some no sound. I knew that, but I put it, I had paused it because I was on the phone, Dave, man. And then I was talking to myself. Not necessarily. Oh, yeah. No, because the phone call, I know it ain't no sound because I was on the phone. Yeah. My bad. Oh, man. It's hot, y'all. I'm sweating. But anyway, man, like I say, I want to pause for the station identification. I want to do this real quick, y'all, and go get me some water real quick. Uh, Hopefully, let me see if it's going to play. It don't look like it's going to play for me. Oh, my goodness, man. What the fuck? It'd be crazy, y'all. I don't know what be going on. Technology is fucking horrible. Everybody say technology the shit. Technology is fucking horrible, man. Trying to get this shit to fucking work, man. Shit don't work like how you need it to work. You know what? I give up on that one. I'm gonna do this. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm all discombobulated. I do apologize, man. I let her throw me completely the fuck off, y'all. Y'all got me all scrambled and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got me all scrambled up and shit, man. Damn, man. All right, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, finally.
They ask me what I wanna be. I tell them 45. They ask me what I did, what it took to survive. They ask me if I'm grateful. I tell them I'm alive. They ask me if I'm faithful. Tell them that I tried. I grew up with no ambition. Daddy locked in the system. Mama lost in addiction. Well, damn. Grandma was in the kitchen. Father, he kept on reaching. You had no reason. You said you wasn't leaving. You wrote me wrong addresses, so you never replied. Ask you a question. Did it hurt when I cried? And if it did you know you're the reason why? Did you? You know you're the reason why? It's me, my brother, sister, there's 3 fucking kids. Times you leave for days and I just swear you forgive. And even though I hate you, I had to learn to forgive. My daddy went away, he did some time on the bed. Crackers rushed the dog, they raided the crib. Though you was gone, I know what you did. 15 years just to feed all of your kids. It is what it is. Made me the man that I am today. I wouldn't go back and change a single fucking day. No way, no motherfucking how. Running wild as a motherfucking child. They say I'm wrong, but I tell them I'm right. Kept the lights on every single night. Found a way, man, to make it up the struggle. Skinny motherfucker just flexing his muscle. They ask me what I wanna be. Tell them 45. They ask me what I did, what it took to survive. They ask me if I'm grateful. Tell them I'm alive. They ask me if I'm faithful. Tell them that I tried.
J Logan, all I'm saying is that I'm grateful. I had to count my blessings, Lord knows I've been thankful. Don't let the money change. Yeah, the money is the pain, I've been faithful. Needed a peace of mind, so I've been trained. Guess we don't talk the same language. Product of my environment, I had to chase the bread. Like I'm in Flint, water boiling while loading up the lead. Niggas envy, so I gotta keep one aside the head. Feel like I'm Uzi Vert, all I'm counting up is dead friends. Came out the mud, so I had to wipe the dirt off. It was the homies on the block I had to learn off. Cause I had to turn concerns off. Niggas spinning blocks, I had to skirt off. I ain't mending all the bridges that they burnt. Money calling, pick up the first call. I'm bowing out gracefully, know them demons been chasing. Smoke a blunt to feel decent, that's the only thing that's escaping me. God got a plan for the future, gotta wait and see. I know I got a purpose on this road that he paid for me. They ask me what I'm gonna be. I don't know, I keep my head to the sky. They ask me what I did and what it took to survive. They ask me if I'm grateful. See the pain in my eyes. They ask me if I'm faithful. I can tell them that I tried.
Man. Woo. Hey, that was a nice little break, man. I do apologize, man, for calling me, talking about some open up the door, man, calling me in the middle, throwing me off. Look, so I got to go get up to open the door. I'm trying to find something, to, you know what I'm saying, to play for y'all while I go, you know, to my open the door and do all this. Then I ain't, you know, motherfucker was in the crib. You call me and man, look, man, threw me all off, man. Then I got to switch this and add this to that so I can play the mute, man. Man, I tell you. But I am Uncle Pete. But your message though, I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna see if I can individually. I'm gonna figure out how to individually give that, and I'm make sure I rock with her. But yeah, man. When Cito come back, man, hopefully he get back in the building, man. And man, you know, we rock out, man. You know what I'm saying? So bad conduct. Soon as he get back, man, hey, you're gonna be the first person. Listen, bad. I'm be like Cito. Bad conduct. Say, man, you need to finish the track with him. What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, respect to Cito for manning up. For change. Yeah, man. Like I say, man, big ups to my residential Dominican from the Dominican Republic, man. My boy, your boy, our boy Cito, man. You know, I just give him his praises, man. You know, I always give him his praises for you know, doing what he doing and accepting accountability and responsibility and changing other things that's going on in his life, you know. And that's what we talk about. We always talk about a change. We always talk about the reprogramming and the debugging and you know, doing different things and not only just talking about those things, applying those things and doing something about it. You know, off camera, man, you know, every show, you know, me and Cito always talk about, you know, the family, our kids, what we got going on, what's wrong and what's good in our lives. And, you know, he been telling me, you know, he was gonna do this for a minute. And, you know, he was like, man, you know, I really think it's time for me to, you know, because I even though I haven't met him face to face, but you know, the time that we spent, you know what I'm saying, talking and communicating and the things that I see is like shit, it's just damn, it's just like I'm in his house and he in mine type shit, you know what I'm saying? Hours. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. When I say hours, time and time on, time in. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you know what I'm saying? Just communicating and talking and learning each other. But you know, when that came up, you know, that commitment to make that change for himself, you know, so he can better the lives of the ones around him. Mad fucking respect. Mad fucking respect. Mad. You say it's hard to jump. You say it's hard to jump ship. Yeah. Well, yeah, it can be. It can be. But you know, with the right support, with the right team, you know, with the right people around you, man. You know, even with those things, you know, I do understand that it can be hard. You know what I'm saying? But man, you know, we just got to keep going, man. We got to keep going. So again, I'm glad that he made that decision not to, you know what I'm saying, double down on life's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he made that decision not to double down on life's bullshit. You know? So with that being said, again, man, big ups to fucking Cito boy. Back to this crazy ass article, y'all. So, the number of vaccines that our children and adolescents receive today exceeds what children in most other developed nations receive and what most of us in this room received when we were children, Crodop said. He added that it is also important to evaluate the cumulative effect of the recommended vaccine schedule. This includes interactions, effects between different vaccines, the total number of vaccines, cumulative amounts of vaccine ingredients, and the relative timing of different vaccines. For decades, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention Independent Advisory Panel recommended which shots Americans should get and when. See, this is what I'm saying. So all these shots. So, and you mean to tell me that these shots are put forth in front of a panel, and this panel tells you when and where and how these motherfucking shots to be administered. Not that these shots should automatically just be legal things to help us stay healthy. Like it's like this. Just reading this shit is just crazy, man. This is how much they don't give a fuck about us. The Affordable Care Act requires all insurance companies to cover for free vaccines recommended by the panel. Those recommendations also help states decide which shots should be mandated for school children. Again, the Affordable Care Act requires all insurance companies to cover for free the vaccines recommended by the panel. Those recommendations are also help states decide which shots should be mandated for school children. Kennedy shakes up this, throwing that system into chaos. Outside of physicians and public health groups have been pressuring insurance companies to continue covering vaccines no matter what ACIP does. So now, so these vaccines were once free. Now they not finna be. Oh my goodness! Listen, this shit is just becoming too much. Well, I already know they've been trying to fucking do away with the fucking healthcare. So yeah, we know that. So part of the role of the ACIP is to look at vaccines across the lifespan, said Chrissy Giuliano, executive director of the Big Cities Health Coalition. I think the important thing to note is we need to reevaluate vaccine recommendations based on whether science has changed, not based on whether people who sit in the committee changed. So meaning that let's study, let's bring in our scientists, let our people tell us the effects, the causes, and how these things should be used versus motherfuckers who ain't doctors, or just because you got some money or you've been put on this damn panel by somebody to tell us when these things should be administered and if it's safe or not, and they ain't did no research, no study, and they don't know shit about medicine. And again, doctors are practitioners. Let me stop. I ain't gonna even go there because I don't want to get flagged. And they probably already gonna flag me talking about some medical misinformation. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucking crazy. And I'm reading the article. So I think it's important. Thing to note is we need to reevaluate vaccines recommendations based on whether science has changed, not based on whether the people who sit on the committee change or in an administration changes. And I think that I think that's where we start to lose the public's trust. You've been lost to fucking public trust. You've been lost to public trust. The American Academy of Pediatrics announced Wednesday that it would no longer take part in ACIP hearings. We won't lend our names or our expertise to a system that is being politicized at the expense of children's health, AAP President Susan Cressley said in a video posted on social platform X. So ahead of the meeting, the insurance industry trades groups American Health Insurance Plans issued a statement that its plans are committed to ongoing coverage of vaccines to ensure access and affordability for this respiratory virus season. We encourage all Americans to talk to their healthcare provider about vaccines, the group wrote. As the meeting kicked off, President Trump's nominee to lead the CDC, Susan Monarez, was on Capitol Hill testifying in front of the Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pension Committee during a confirmation hearing. It's a lot of fucking committees going on out here nowadays. Monarez, besides the ones that we know about, or don't know about, or some of us know about, FCC, SEC, and all them, I'm talking about Trilateral Commission and all these other joints. Monarez said she does not see a causal link between vaccines and autism, and told Senator Lisa Murkowski, a representative in Alaska, she hopes experts will step up and volunteer to fill the panel's remaining slots. So now, this autism and medical vaccine thing, yeah, it might not be no direct link, and I'm not a doctor, but I can almost about just say, like, our lifestyle and the way we live, I believe anything could be attributed to anything that we get and catch in today's society. I'm for real. He said, I have my faults, but I always aspire to be greater. Hopefully I offer more here without offending. Now you don't offend nobody, Uncle P. He say, they don't care about us for real. That's facts. He said, then again, offending is subjective. Right. It's all the art, man. It's the art of conversation, baby. It's the art of conversation, you know? Literally, it's the art of conversation. That was dope. See, a lot of y'all, if y'all know me, and for the ones that know me, y'all know what I meant when I said that, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Well, yeah, but they don't give a fuck about us at all. So these are not easy positions to fill. It takes a lot of time and commitment for some of these highly trained technical experts to want to participate in Manara said. They need to have a depth and, and, and and a breadth of technical experiences to be able to understand immunological to understand immunological processes, to understand statistical analysis. Senator Bill Cassidy, Representative Louisiana Chair of the Health Committee, lamented the rush meeting with a diminished panel given there is no confirmed CDC director, along with the ACIP panel, which has very few members, many of whom lack broad vaccine and immunological expertise. There are concerns about the rush nature of the process, Cassidy. And see, and that's why I broke it down. Like these motherfuckers ain't doctors. They don't practice. They don't know nothing about nothing. These just people you just put in place to decide on whether shit they gonna do something for us or not. That's crazy. He say, it is. I'm offended by boy bands. Teenage girls don't agree. Hey, I actually say that's a good podcast title for you, Art. Yeah, see, you caught it, Miss CC. See, Miss CC caught it. Yeah. The art of conversation. I might have to do that. Very fitting. I might have to do that. Damn, y'all. That's another motherfucking epiphany, man. You know what I'm saying? The art of conversation. Damn, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. See, that's why I love my people, man. See how y'all made that come into fruition. You know what I'm saying? The art of conversation. Yeah, but fuck that. I gotta remember the name that I have for me and you, CC. You know what I'm saying? For the Wednesday joints, man. I really want to get you out there, man, and get you going. Um, and man, and listen, you know, cause man, I know that you can take off and be powerful, man. I'll be listening to a lot of these women uh, um, on these platforms, and they okay, but I know, Miss CC, you will be man. Hey, they gonna have to move out the way, man. Miss CC, when you come through, they gonna have to move out the way, baby. They gonna have to move out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, given that there is no confirmed CDC director along with the ACIP panel, which has very few members, many of whom like the broad vaccine and immunological expertise, there are concerns about the rush nature of the process, Cassidy said. The Louisiana Republican also expressed concern that Thursday ACIP schedule will feature a presentation on a the hell their Thermosol given by Lynn Redwood, a longtime anti-vaccine activist. Redwood is president emerita of Children's Health Defense. Thermos, Thermosol is a preservative used in some influenza vaccine. Thermosol, Thimerosal. Thermosol is, like I said, is a preservative used in some influenza vaccines, and anti-vaccine leaders have long linked it to autism in children, a claim that has been debunked. And I don't know how do you debunk anyway. Because be quiet. I will note that there are people whom critics of Thermosol who've been asked to testify, but no one speaking of the substantial evidence that in the amounts used in vaccines, Thermosol is safe. The senator said. Again, if it's used correctly. Prior to a meeting, a document was posted to ACIP website summarizing that all available evidence shows Thermosol is safe and it's not linked to autism or other neurological issues. that document was no longer available on Wednesday. I will say going forward, if the ACIP hearing today is being used to sow distrust, I would ask you go forward that you would make sure that there's really was a balanced perspective. Cassidy said, and I agree with that, man. I don't think that people that's being appointed, and I'm not. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to speak against this administration that Trump, you know what I'm saying, really put out here. I don't really think he put the right people in play to do what need to be done. You feel me? I think a lot of this shit was rushed, or a lot of this shit was just retaliatory revenge towards the previous administration that he succeeded. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, but you're doing this at the cost of people's lives, of people livelihoods. You know what I'm saying? Put the right people in place, man. If you're gonna be the leader of the country, man, the leader of the free world, as they say, man, at least do the right shit. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I ain't gonna knock it. I support that make America great again statement. Whether y'all want to believe in it or not, that's up to y'all. But I support that shit, man. I believe your country you should be just as strong as your country, and your country should be just as strong as you. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, what I do say is that I think this shit should have been put in play a long time ago. And some of the things that he want, I'm not for the DEI shit and a lot of other executive orders that he didn't put out. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the children and when it comes to these vaccines, and they speaking in children, but I'm speaking overall for all individuals inside of this country, man. The medical field is becoming a place of just more foolery and fuckery. Foolery. And then us as a people, we control nothing. We let the government give us every fucking thing. We control nothing. Yeah, the bearded art of conversation. That'll be dope too. I like that Prometheus. He said, well, how about the art of bearded? Hey, man, y'all is killing me, man. Y'all is killing me. Hey, we might have to work that out. He said the decisions made with ego in a rush won't prosper. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts, man. And like I say, man, again, I do believe that this administration and the people that he put in certain places, again, are they qualified for certain parts of the job? Yes. But then in other aspects of the job, are they qualified? No. And those are things that we have to look into. Just like with the Linda McMahon, and people, why the fuck would they put her over, the education department? It's all about managing and maintaining money. That I think that's her main focus and issue. And also, I was on another show, and I said this, and then people try to say, "Well, not a lot of grown men." Listen, a lot of children love wrestling. And now you got Linda McMahon as the head of the educational department. Who more fitting than a person, even though she wasn't a beloved character in the show, but people know about her as being Vince McMahon's wife. WWE is a fucking children's bonanza. You know what I'm saying? My 4-year-old I didn't even know he knew about wrestling. That's a fucking children's bonanza. So who more befitting than a person who's been not directly dealing with children, but sometimes too with John Cena and the Make a Wish and all this shit that they do for the kids and shit like that. Who else would be more befitting and manage billions and billions of dollars? Budget cutting. It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. Like Miss CC say, this whole thing is about money, man. That's all it's about. And listen, and listen, and guess what? And if we know that, like when we come up here, man, and let me tell y'all something, man. And I'm gonna need some help with this, man. I'm really gonna go and figure out, y'all, how to start an investment group, and we really need to do that here. We really need to do that. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to trust and work and do some things with just us here. We should really start an investment group and put this money into this fucking group, man, and and buy and build. Why? We can do that. Listen, I know motherfuckers gotta pay their rent. I know you gotta pay your mortgage. I know you gotta buy your groceries. I know you gotta take care of your kids. But sacrifice, man. Sacrifice. There's got to be some type of sacrifice. If they can sacrifice, why the fuck can't we do it? We should be able to do it too, man. We should be able to do it too. Uncle P says, I'm not I'm not protesting for a group who is undermining the melanated vote. That's facts. That's facts. And I agree with that. I agree with that. I was just talking to my mom the other day, telling her the reason Trump is even in office is monetary. Yeah. She was wondering why he's allowed to do the things that he does. It's because he has money, and he's already bought the people that would hold him accountable. Yeah, that was the whole purpose of him. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Elon Musk. Even though, like I say, I I was rocking with him for a minute. A gold or something should work as a sacrifice. You know what? Bad conduct. Maybe that's what's needed. Maybe we need to go back to that old ancient way of figuring shit out and sacrifice. Hey, listen, shit, it can't hurt. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. But sacrifice, no, just a small sacrifice, man. Listen, man, a penny a day go a long motherfucking way, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's for a good cause. And if we could just hold on and build and continue to build and work together, you know what I'm saying, and just hold our infrastructure down. And there's no way in hell that we shouldn't be able to start a investment group with the brothers and sisters that we have here on this channel. You know what I'm saying? With all of my 768 subscribers. We need 1,000 too, by the way, y'all. Don't forget to keep sharing and pumping the stream and telling people to sub up. But ain't no way in the hell with my 768 subscribers, we don't have people that's in good spots. And of course we know we got people that's in bad spots to the point where we can't have a fucking great investment group and start buying stadiums and start buying buildings and property all around the world globally. You know what I'm saying? And maybe build resorts or maybe do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? And employ certain companies to run these facilities and do things. We should be able to do that, bro. Like Uncle P said. Uncle P said this. Uncle P said this all the time. Uncle P said there is no melanated company that employs over 10,000 people. Every other nation has a company that employs its own and over 10,000 people, but us. But us. But guess what? I want all walks of life. I want people, because I want to show people that you can do it with people. You can do it with people. And goddamn it, if we got to cut the head out the snake, cut that motherfucking head off. And excuse my language, because sometimes it's got to be said that way. It's got to be said that way. Hey, but we didn't reach our time, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love being in the building with y'all, man. I love being in the building with y'all tonight. What you say? He say, thank you, Con. True. Yeah, you know it, Uncle P. Miss Cece says on another note, before I forget, anyone with sons or family ages 18 to 25 need to have them evaluated and medically exempt from being. Oh shit. Yes. Just in case this shit do, and I don't think it will, but just in case this shit do. And I got all my twins. Yeah. Well, no, actually, my boys can't get drafted. My boys can't get drafted due to my extracurricular activity. He said varieties is the spice of life. Facts. He said Bone Spurs should do bad conduct. Hey, that's that New Zealand shit over here. You know, so y'all know bad conduct over there in New Zealand, but I don't know if they still do them practices no more. Hey, but that was a good one, man. Miss Cece, let me put that back there. Like she said on another note, man, I forgot to anyone with sons or families ages 18 to 25 need to have them evaluated medically and evaluated and medically exempt from being drafted somehow. I don't know how y'all gonna do it, but I think y'all need to do it. Also, before we get up out of here, man, I want to make a note. Chicago, man, all my Chicago people, Yo, Boogie just put me on this today. All my Chicago people, man, in Dalton, Illinois, on 142nd and Cottage Grove. It's a young lady, man, who opened up a place. She's up to code now. She opened up a free grocery store. The fresh produce, fresh meat, milk, juice, and everything. And when you go in here, her operating hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 1, and on Wednesdays from 12 to 3, I believe. You don't have to have any money. You can go in there. You got 20 minutes to shop. You can get what you need. And I think it's a limit of the people that they let in on a day-to-day basis, and it's first come, first serve. It's like a food pantry, but instead of setting it out on the street or out on the tables, it's actually a facility that you can go into and you can actually shop. It's on 142nd and King Drive in Dowell, Illinois. So any families out there that need groceries, that need food, that need to go, that need things to eat and nourishment for their families. This is a sister, a melanated woman, who's doing this. When I get her name, El Boogie actually sent me the link, and I was supposed to talk about it early in the show, but I'm ending the show, and I'll probably speak on it a little bit more tomorrow when I have her name, and I can share the channel and things, her information and stuff like that. But 142nd and King Drive in Dowell, Illinois, man. Free grocery store. She's giving out free food to people. So I will pop up with the actual dates and stuff like that to let you guys know. So that's a good thing, man. And also, man, I want to try to get out there myself, not only to shop, but see if I can get an interview with this young lady and highlight and promote and push what she got going on a little bit more. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Like Roscoe would say if he was here, man. If ain't nobody told y'all today that they love you, we love you here on Bearded Conversation, and I'm going to leave you how I came to you. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And just in case you was doing something in the back and you didn't hear me, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And don't forget to E40 that thing, and we're going to sprinkle a little support on top because it go a long, 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 long way, y'all. With that being said, man, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music, man. Hey, Uncle P, what time is it, baby?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a job. He won't even pay. Hard work and dedication. Ain't no judgment. We just having conversations. Ain't no need for fronting. Give you an opinion, and then you do what you want. But we gon' listen. Tell you what you need, not what you want. It's different on the.
Hey, did you hear what Cito said? We're going to give you what you need, not what you want.
Side, cook and kick and karate. Come and get high, cause everybody here is invited to the party. Y'all niggas smoke cool, cause I know Bob Marley. Real OGs sit on the panel while waiting in the lobby. We go together, grow together. Fuck good, nigga, be better. I'm the body to preach, but I'm someone to teach. See, I've been there and I've done it. This is motivation. Some of y'all might hate it. Hard work and dedication. It's what you gotta put in. You gotta go with.
Y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate everybody for being in the building tonight. Like I tell y'all every night, man. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no Bearded Conversation, man. Hey, don't meet us here, beat us here. Like Roscoe would say, man. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all.
See, real, no real. And this is not for the motherfucking fake. It ain't a radio station. And no one here hates. See, we give an opinion on what the fuck we heard. I can get annoying. It probably get on your nerves, but you gon' be okay. We here to brighten up your day. From the first day of June to the last day of May. Shit, I'm a nigga bearded. Now we having conversation. Real niggas do real things, cause this is celebration. Yeah.
Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. The art of Bearded Conversation, man. Hey, I love that title, man. Hey, big ups to everybody in the building, man. All my moderators, man. All my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Peace and blessings to the chat. You know I love y'all, man. Hey, and don't forget to tune in every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central, and then every Saturday, 9 to 2, and every Friday, 9 to 12, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. We in the building tonight for Bearded Conversation. Don't forget to be in the building tomorrow for Thumping Thursday. And y'all know what I like to say on the way out the door of every show, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, y'all. And don't forget to go support those 5 melanated businesses, man. That's Lynn Chicago Pizza, Dan Soul Food and Bakery, Cafe with Grown Folks Play, Urban Lust Cafe, and the House of Health and Wellness. And don't forget, y'all, when we come together, may we always meet on a level. Once we in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square, y'all. Hey, peace and blessings and love. Until tomorrow, y'all. I'll see you. Peace, and we out, y'all.